Hi, great day! This is Trisha Marlo Ruby from BS1A, and today we were going to tackle about the different anatomical movement terminologies. Anatomical movements can be defined as the act or instance of moving the bodily structures or as a change of position in one or more of the joints of the body. Joint actions are described in relation to the anatomical position, which is the universal starting position for describing movement. There are different types of anatomical position, starting with the flexion. The literal definition for flexion is to bend, while extension is to straighten. Flexion describes a bending movement that decreases the angle between a segment and its proximal segment. Extension is the opposite of flexion, describing a straightening movement that increases the angle between body parts. Moving on is the abduction and adduction. Abduction refers to your body part moving away from the midline of your body, or on the digits of the hand is defined as moving away from the midline of the hand, which is the middle digit. Adduction is coming towards the midline of your body. Adduction of the fingers returns them toward the midline or the middle finger. Next are the rotations. Rotation is the turning of structure around its long axis, such as the movement of the atlas around the axis when shaking the head no. Rotation of trunk, thigh, head, and arm. In anatomy, internal rotation, also known as medial rotation, is rotation towards the center of the body, while external rotation or lateral rotation is rotation away from the center of the body. Next are elevation and depression, which is moving a structure superiorly or inferiorly. Depression and elevation are downward and upward movements of the scapula or mandible. The upward movement of the scapula and shoulder is elevation, while a downward movement is depression. These movements are used to shrug your shoulders. Next is supination and pronation, are the terms used to describe the rotation or the up or down orientation of your hand, arm, or foot. When your palm or forearm faces up, it's supinated. When your palm or forearm faces down, it's pronated. Moving forward to dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Dorsiflexion is the movement at the ankle joint where the toes are brought closer to the shin, curling upwards and decreasing the ankle between the dorsum of the foot and the leg. Plantar flexion describes the extension of the ankle so that the foot points down and away from the leg. Inversion and eversion are movements which occur at the ankle joint, referring to the rotation of the foot around its long axis. Inversion involves the movement of the sole towards the median plane so that the sole faces in medial direction. Eversion involves the movement of the soles away from the median plane so that the sole faces the lateral direction. Next is a position. A position is a thumb movement that brings the tip of the thumb in contact with the tip of the finger. Returning the thumb to its anatomical position next to the index finger is called reposition. Then, during protraction, the scapulae move away from the spine as you round the upper back or thoracic spine. In retraction, the scapulae move towards the spine and towards each other. Retracting is done by squeezing the shoulder blades together. Lastly is the circumduction. Circumduction is the movement of a body region in a circular manner, in which one end of the body region being moved stays relatively stationary, while the other end describes a circle. It involves a sequential combination of flexion, adduction, extension, and abduction at the joint. Understanding terminology ensures doctors and technicians have shared method of communicating, which helps to avoid confusion when pinpointing structures and describing locations of lesions. Knowing your directional terms make things clear and saves time. Thank you for watching!